Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been so long, however, did you survive without me? In life, we all have things that we don't like, things that make us uncomfortable. These things are most commonly known as pet peeves. Now, there are some very common pet peeves, maybe grinding your teeth or chewing loudly. Maybe it's the common texting during a meal or your wife's boyfriend has the TV on too loud. That guy needs to learn some boundaries. But as I stumble through life, I tend to realize that the pet peeves that I have aren't very common among most people. So here are some pet peeves that I have that most people probably don't, because they're a little weird. Massages. I do not know what it is, but I hate it when people touch me. There have been multiple occasions where friends of mine have been wanting to go get massages, and every time I've had to look at them and say, no, they make me uncomfortable. Which they then proceed to throw up their eyebrows because the whole point of a massage is that it's supposed to be comfortable. Which, call me crazy, but the idea of somebody grabbing their thumbs and digging it as hard as they can into my skin isn't exactly the most calming thing to me. Not to mention every time I go, they tell me to undress to my comfort level, which to me just says, okay, just keep your clothes on. I'm sorry, but my comfort level is jeans and a t-shirt. Honestly, at this point, maybe a jacket. I don't know, you're giving me some weird vibes. Next is people putting underwear and socks in the same drawer. To be honest, I don't even know how to explain this one to you. Just don't do it. It's so weird. I always need to have my underwear and socks separated into two separate drawers. Now, you may all be thinking that that's a weird thing. Well, guess what? It gets weirder. The thing that gets me the most about this is if I go over to your house and you have a drawer like this, if I don't see your underwear and socks in these two top drawers, I am going to have to sacrifice you. Look how small they are. They're perfectly sized for them. Why would you put them anywhere else? This is how it should go. Underwear and socks on the two top drawers. Doesn't matter which drawer, just pick one. Next two drawers are jeans and or shorts. You can also pick which one you want depending on which one you wear most often. Next drawer is pajamas. And last drawer is miscellaneous bathing suits, what have you. Once that is complete, you have then created the most optimal use for clothes storage. Things that you need every day is at waist level, easy to get to, and everything that you may not need every day is on the bottom, lower. It's perfect. Listen, I'm not crazy, you're crazy. Next is middle schoolers. I do not need to explain this one. You can't tell me that you've never been pissed off by a middle schooler before. And I don't mean as a middle schooler, which I mean they're pretty bad when you're also a middle schooler, but I mean like as an adult. Like if I had free reign, I would freely punt a middle schooler across the room just for sick pleasure. Next pet peeve is liars, in case you were gonna say that you've never felt that feeling before. You can't escape me, I know you better than you know yourself. Next is people who collect rocks, you're an idiot. Collecting geodes is fine, but if you collect normal rocks, then stop sniffing glue, please. And last but not least, drum roll please. People named Preston. Fuck you, Preston. I'm joking, I love all the Prestons out there, except for one. You know who you are. People who use the word literally incorrectly. Now, granted, this is a pet peeve that a lot of people have, but this is something that has pissed me off for years. Just use it correctly. Just say figuratively, it's really not that hard. But I think what pisses me off the most is that we've been saying it wrong for so many years that they changed it in the dictionary. We've been saying literally wrong for so long that we literally changed the definition of the word literally in the dictionary. Literally. Look, it says literally means something that actually happened, and literally also means figuratively. How can a word mean something and then also mean the opposite of what that word means? I can't believe you've done this. Anyway, those are some pet peeves that I have that some people probably don't. Most people. Maybe I went a little too far on the underwear and socks thing, but everything else is pretty reasonable. Anyway, thank you all for listening to my tangent, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't think they understand. It's a perfect system. Underwear is in one and socks are in the other, and everything is perfectly layered out so you can find it so quickly. Not to mention, I got a whole thing about color coding your shirts in your closet. Like, I could go on for... oh, wait, where are you going?